Clive, was it? I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't seem happy.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirit. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. This is a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a hound.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Goat, Otto's, and there's any reckon. Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
Very well.
Have you come for a tale? I have quite the find for you today.
Data. Luna.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Wanted to send a message.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Oh, just a letter.
It can't be that bad.
How could it be nothing? We're still...
Maybe if you...
No.
Fine.
It's go to... If you can...
If it's that...
I trust...
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Clive, was it?
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
Good to see you. Anything catch your eye? Think you can help? All right? Anything catch your eye?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe.
I'll let them know. So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Then I better go and give that stew a stir.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed.
It's not...
Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it...
Of course it is. And Master Quell?
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now.
Thank you.
What happens to us now?
Nothing bad. I promise. Not ever again.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Master Quinton will never forgive me. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard.
And you need...
I do indeed. I suppose I tried, and if I don't... You look pleased. Oh. Good luck with those wasps. Make for Gotan's bales on the edge of town and you'll find them soon enough.
Rejoice, my children, for
What'll we do for supper?
Don't tell me. Turnings for supper.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
That's enough.
Take it easy.
Don't let them get away. Stay down. Get him. There, boy. There, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. Of come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
So you have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year. Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard?
What'll we
to
do
see
for
the
supper?
lad?
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble. Those wasps won't be in...
Oh. I'll go down to vineyards.
Well,
I'll...
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Maybe I should just own up. There you are. I just got...
Found this. Only a little.
And all thanks to losing those...
Is it about cut?
She's off.
You know.
Oh, so I'd say you... If there's anything you're wanting...
bed? You want to get on the bed? You want to get on the bed?
Sid may be the hardest man I know, but when it comes to his dog...
It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to...
Thank you.
How many...
I was at... He looked a nasty...
How do? Take care out there, eh?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. We want that thing.
Let's get this over with.
That's enough. Sick of Toggle. It's over.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is. The hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about put... No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the...
But you weren't.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin the Empire...
I see.
Just as you did today.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work...
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who... take...
Oh, is there...
Oh,
Fancy giving us a hand? Here you go. Think you can help? All right. Me? So, what'd you say? Cheerio, then.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl.
Clive, was it?
forever this night. Where are you?
Is everything...
Forgive me, I'm worried
While
of the height.
Hold it. Look,
He's
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard?
Ah,
I'm looking for a bat. It was expected...
Randall. Though...
I'll go and look for...
He was Naidu.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and give her stews.
You all right?
Hanged man. We were attacked. Randall knew he'd need
Where did this happen?
further down the road. Please.
I'll do what I can. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what?
Next time.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. know what to do, boy. Flames to me! Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down!
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Ah, there you are. My man and? Damn it.
He's not...
Of course, I knew
And you know...
a while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous...
Because it helped.
I'll tell... And...
Yes? What? Go on, then. Is that all?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Flames to me. Get him, boy. There, boy. Over here. Get him, boy. There, boy. My wound's boy. It's over. Torgal! A little help!
That'll help.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
There. North Reach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Fish! All from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a friend.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Come back again.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray brat.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get that colour?
Fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad.
But they did. The gentleman of the as do you. We can speak more.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome.
Thank you for seeing me through.
Well, that was the whole point. Whatever wound you... If you mean yes, but to answer your question, Tatienne has been gone for several days now.
I feel as if I've...
I trust you. Oh. Proof of that trust, and hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from now.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then? Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. He'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Don't tell me you've gone to...
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear... Might I trouble...
And who exactly?
And would you...
Why not?
It up. There are three and...
Nothing.
Oh, I have... And
The markets are a veritable nightmare.
Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
Stopping off for moves. Heard the bones fell favourably.
we sign up
To
for...
the mail, then. I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I? Because listen, not on time, which...
Fine.
What, three? But I'm
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Sergeant's got it in for us too. Hey, you...
I'm just past.
That'll be what they... How about...
I'd rather... Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you... Take 'em up. Are you waiting for it to...
Looks like now's not. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you.
That's... I have some...
From the chain? You need to...
Grant! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
How about the veil?
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing...
I have it...
Why? Sorry. Here. Or a flam.
You won't find problems like this in the...
I have no business with Brand.
Well, I have business.
I do not.
Somewhere that...
Fine. This is...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing had you been the tool of payment. Take it and get out.
Cigar.
Those...
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now.
Etienne's.
Didn't know it.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for...
Much as the garbage.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Those expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out. I believe.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say.
You mean the crystals?
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles. After all, we both know that. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost, despite the risk, our friends beyond the...
I didn't realize...
As scarce as...
I think you're doing...
Yeah, a reward for... I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
markets are a veritable mirror.
Ugh, you need not remind me. They're incessant.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas,
You need to...
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurt?
And wait.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Now.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Randy. Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business.
Ah,
Just as well.
So
There was a time when he was one of the...
Rare for...
In fact, my sister...
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, so one...
That's the day done then.
How about...
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brent?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Thought he was there now.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. But that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
How did one of them get on this?
Another one of the dame's pets.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
You know what to do. Sick of Togo. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boys. Over here.
That's enough for today, Branded.
seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
You, Randy! Here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy! Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me. He's over that.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Well done, Torgal!
My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! A little help! A little help! Torgal!
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide...
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one?
Of course, my son. I'll have...
I'm wasting my time. I can't just leave that much I can do. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help. care. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
These fields. I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that what she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her. If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Call that clean? You good-for-nothing sluggard!
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
Trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But although it was an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the day. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you?
It smells of death here, Torgor. Wolves. Can't let them get any closer to the village.
Don't let them get away. Get him, it's over.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatian is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatian. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatian. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Want to mention the same thing?
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't... Think he's a deserter, do you?
All that clean? You good-for-nothing sluggard! say these are all from down here?
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of this.
Think I might see you tonight?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on. Right to the bit here.
That's enough dallying, you two.
The lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
And what do you want?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What? Harmon don't end, bud. Oh, man. Kate and I watched a movie earlier, and I kind of slept through half of it, so it kind of fucked me with my sleep schedule. Huh? Oh, fuck no. I don't get put in a doghouse. Fuck, I'm the man of the fucking house. You don't tell me what to fucking do.
Yeah, you can tell that bitch.
What's up, Baggy? How you doing up so late? Well,